Hello friends, hope you are doing great and staying safe. So the world is celebrating the Pride Month. I'm sure most of you are already aware or at least heard of the Pride Month. But for those who are not, the Pride Month is a month-long celebration of LGBT community, that is lesbians, gays, bisexuals and transgender people. The Pride Month honors the movement for LGBT rights and celebrates the LGBT culture. Though the Pride Month is celebrated in different months in different countries, but mostly it happens in June. The reason for that is an historic event that happened 50 years ago in the United States of America. So in today's video, let's talk about the Pride Month and the interesting event that I just mentioned. Also, we will talk about the take of our own country, India, on the rights of LGBT community. So, it began in year 1966 when the three members of Genoese crime family invested $3,500 in a restaurant named the Stonewall Inn. The intent was to turn the restaurant into a gay bar, making it the only bar for the gay men in the New York City, where dancing for them was possible, which was otherwise prohibited everywhere else. The interiors and the lighting of the restaurant was also very interesting, with a very tricky arrangement for the police raid. There were two dance floors in the bar and the interiors were painted black with a pulsing black light, making it very dark inside. But if the police was spotted, immediately the regular white light were turned on, signaling that everyone should stop dancing or touching. The bar didn't have any racial bias or discrimination, and thus it soon got very popular. Now, on the midnight of 28 June 1969, four undercover members of police entered the bar, and after gathering the evidence, they called for the backup. And by 1:20 AM, police raided the bar and rounded everyone for the identification. The news of this raid spread fast and patrons and crowds start gathering outside the bar. But the situation got instigated when a woman in the handcuffs who was being escorted from the bar to police car sparked the crowd to fight by shouting, "Why don't you guys do something?" Now the gathered crowd became a mob and the violence broke out. The situation escalated from both the sides and within no minutes riots broke out. The riots lasted for 5 days, resulting in injuries to people, police and the loss of property. These riots turned out to be the turning point for the fight of LGBT rights in the United States and spread across the world. Thus, every year in June, many Pride events started to recognize the impact LGBT people have had in the world. The US President Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, Joe Biden officially announced June as a Pride Month in their tenure, and Donald Trump became the first Republican president to acknowledge LGBT Pride Month in 2019. Now, what about India? What's India's take on homosexuality and the right of LGBTQ people? Transgenders were legally granted voting rights in 1994, but homosexuality became legal in India after the High Court's judgment in 2009, and the judgment was later overturned on 11 December 2013 by the Honorable Supreme Court of India. In 2018, the Honorable Supreme Court of India ruled that the transgender people have the right to self-identify the gender and also allowed consensual sexual conduct between the adults of same sex. However, there are still some challenges remain, like India does not recognize same-sex marriage, but the same-sex couple can attain the right and benefit as live-in couple. Many Indian cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Kolkata, Chennai hosted the Pride parades as well. After doing so much, unfortunately, even today, there is a lot of stigma and discrimination associated with homosexuality in India. Many LGBTQ people face violence, harassment and discrimination in their everyday lives. So, as the world celebrates Pride Month, let us remember education, awareness and compassion are the only key, And hopefully together we can create a world where everyone, regardless of their sexual orientation or gender identity, can live their lives with dignity, respect and love. Hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching.